There we are qualifying for our first ever endurance race.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, we decided I should have done the qualifying because I was
I messed up our
faster
exit as well.
with the qualifying pace, and as you can see, I messed up the exit a bit, which is
Let's
quite
at least
important.
aim for like a top 8.
Your exit is very important of Parabolica
nice.
because of the very long straight that's coming ahead. Yeah, we braked a bit later than 150 board. Shift down all the way to 1. We actually took that chicane quite okay. The exit was quite bad, which is very important as there's quite long straight again. But we are still up, we're still going green. Going 250 kilometers an hour. Braking just before the 100 meter sign. Keeping it in gear 2. Going through the chicane nice and neat. We won some good amount of time right there. Then we have Lesma 1, we brake late. Went a bit too close on the inside. Normally you want to avoid the curbs. Someone hit the sign here. As you can see, a very big mess. We lost some time there.
Took it a bit safe there.
As you can hear, we took it a bit safe because we didn't want to brake too late, not too early. And as you can see, our prediction says we're about to do 149.2. Great. Quite late there. This had to be the lap. We were very low on fuel. Tire pressure on the left front was a bit high. But as you can hear my teammates say, Martin Cooper, we have to do a server restart because of many people not being able to normally join the endurance race, so we had to restart. So it would work for people. As you can see, little slide into the last corner. You know, we had to finish the lap. 49.280, that would have been P10. But it's such a shame. As you can see, we had to restart the server. There we are on our second qualifying lap because we had to restart the server. This is the new server.
Oh,
new qualifying lap. And as you can see, I took a bit of grass. Had massive oversteer and had to correct the car, losing so much time. Our tire pressure is very high now as well.
Wasn't gonna be a good lap anyway.
Did a 52.0, it's not good enough, definitely nowhere near our qualifying pace. Brake just a bit too late for the T1, as you can see.
I keep braking so late for turn 1.
As you can hear, I keep braking very late for turn 1, losing quite some time there. But currently we're P26 of 26.
Yeah, the front tires are overpressured now.
Which is not great at all, and
on 28.3.
As you can hear me say, my tire pressure was overpressured.
Yeah, agree.
Qualifying, I took the inside curb, just clipped it there.
I keep messing up my corners.
Clipped it. Lesma 1, we hit the inside curb again. Not the way to take it, but it was alright. Brake quite late here. I have a bit of a slide there. We corrected it quite well. It's a nice double drift. There we go, into the straight. It didn't feel like a good lap time to me. I knew I could go way faster, just didn't feel that great. So we take Ascari quite well. No slides.
If they fucked up during the connect, then
yeah, we were discussing how we were quite annoyed by the problems people had, and we were
probably
quite
if we
annoyed by
restart
that.
again, someone else is gonna have some trouble.
As we go down this straight, the long straight, we took Parabolica decent, no massive slides. Could have been a bit faster. We crossed the line with a 149.
That was actually
465.
okay. I thought it was gonna be 150.
You can hear me say I was quite happy with that lap because I felt it was slower, but I'm still annoyed that it wasn't our good lap we did in the qualifying before.
That felt very nice, yeah.
And as you can hear, Martin Cooper said that looked very nice. We nailed the first corner for the first time in our qualifying. We're 1/10 up already. Let's see what we can do with this qualifying lap. Brake late.
No!
Go a bit deep into the second chicane, but we're still there going green. And as you can see, we lost all our time again. Just going a bit too deep. But there's still a bit of track to gain some time. That's my 1. We clipped the inside curb again. That's my 2. No big slides. We gained a little bit of time there. Onto the straight, which is quite important. Let's see what we can do. Can we win some extra time on Ascari? Let's see. Braking just before the 100-meter sign. Nice BMW in front of us. And we did not win time. We did not win time. Fortunately.
Oh, I put on my blinker.
As you can hear, I accidentally put on my blinker. Let's try and brake a bit late. Go on the throttle, not
Let's
too
see if we
early,
can
not too late.
slipstream the car in front.
As you can hear me say, I'm gonna try slipstreaming the car in front,
he's going
and
into the pit.
unfortunately he goes into the pits.
And that's Bruno Schnell, I guess.
Oh no.
And the car in front was Bruno
Yeah, I think
Schnell.
it is. Or it's
And,
his... oh no, it's his teammate.
He held us up coming out of the pit, Bruno Schnell, so that's why you heard us sort of complaining. And as you can see, turn 1 went pretty okay.
That was a good exit.
We had a very good exit, as you can hear me say. We're 1.7 tenths up. Tires still overpressured, especially the fronts. The rears are around the right pressure. They should be fine.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Did not mess up the second chicane. Actually
I'll
took it
hope he
very
lets
nice.
me by. We're in such a good lap now.
And as you can hear me say, I hope the Lamborghini in front lets us by. But he's also on a quick lap, so he does not have to let us by. No blue flags at all. Lesmo 1 went well. Let's see what we can do in Lesmo 2. Lesmo 2 went very well as well. We're already 5 tenths up.
Come
it would
on!
be a 48.8. That would be a very good qualifying for us.
Oh yeah, he's... I think I saw him brake.
No, I thought
No.
I saw him brake,
Yeah, he
but
is.
it were actually
Wait,
my
he's
lights.
not. What's it?
And he was not letting us by.
Please let us go by.
And as you can see,
No!
we would have done a
I had to brake.
48.8. And as you can also see, he's a bit lagging. A bit rubber
No,
banding.
we
You
lost
can see
like
his
3
ping
tenths.
going up
But I
and
see
down
him
the
like
whole time.
lagging.
We had to overtake him on the straight. Very unfortunate. And
Yeah,
we
I missed
brake.
my breaking point, absolutely.
As you can hear me say, I missed my
Yeah,
breaking point.
our time is fucked.
We messed up our qualifying.
No.
And we
It was
lost
gonna be
all
a
the time we
48.8,
gained.
right?
Lost all
Fuck.
the time we gained.
Very little fuel left. Sector
And
3
that was our
Okay,
qualifying.
this lap it is.
We even went down from
Our final
P14
lap.
to P17.
P17.
As you can hear my
I'm the
crew
one.
chief
Oh
say,
yeah, you should be driving.
we're starting P17.
You want me to choose the setup?
No, you are driving.
What the? Oh fuck.
So,
Shit.
as you can hear me say, apparently I was going to start. And the
Okay,
plan
I'll
was
do my best.
Martin would start. And we didn't realize how short the counter was at the top right.
Add some extra liters just in case.
And because of that, we had to, unfortunately,
Huh?
start from the pit lane. Very
What the
unfortunate
fuck has
for us.
happened?
We qualified P17, but we had to start in the pits, so it was a P23. So we had to start P23, and we're not the only one that had to start from the pit lane.
Okay, now I want to restart.
Quite some, actually, quite some people had to start from the pit lane, and I was very confused.
First with the qualifying, and now this.
Wasn't happy at all. The many restart, we had like 1 restart already. People had so many problems, and now we had to start from the pit lane. We're on our way to start the race. Rolling start. It's Monza. Of course, there's gonna be huge carnage at turn 1X. That's what we were expecting. So starting from the pit lane would hopefully help us out a little bit. As you can see, many people start from the pit lane. We started P21 actually because of the pit lane, and the lights went out. You see everyone go. You see everyone exiting the pit lane. And yeah, oh, the rider hit the BMW as we saw. The background. No huge carnage so far. Very surprised by T1 Monza. Just one little tap on the rear of a BMW and that's all. And actually we started P25 as you can see on the timing table. Maybe even lower, and yeah, we thought the race was over for us, but lucky it's a 3-hour race. Luck could happen, and there was still hope for us. There seemed to be a close battle in front, P1, P2 and P3, very close to each other. And yeah, that's how the start went of our 3-hour race at Monza, my first endurance race. And the enduro race indeed wasn't over for us. We still had 3 hours to go and we were gaining positions, a lot of positions. And as we see, we're trying to go around the outside of Ascari. Can we stick it around the outside without making contact? We brake a bit later, we go for the outside, he takes the curbs on the inside and slows down. We did it, we passed him. Good move. There we were already up P18. We made up some nice places, and we, yeah, no real big overtakes. Just one on Camacho, and we avoided as many cars as possible. As we're going very fast, we're slipstreaming Roulette in front, and let's just enjoy the amazing commentators.
Nice run on Roulette, as we actually see another fastest lap of a 1:48.6. And Camille Taha, is he going to be committed to send it around the outside into Ascari? And he does. Makes it stick very nicely, and the Audi actually goes off.
As you can hear, we went again for the outside line on Ascari, and I think it was just too much for the Audi behind. We did not tap him at all, and he spun off by himself. Very unfortunate for him, but we gained another position. Yeah, we already made up the 8 seconds. Duiker, Lignel Duiker was in front of us, and we're slipstreaming him. We gained so much time. We know we are faster. We just want to make the overtake nice and clean. We don't want any collision. Just make sure we get there through without getting damaged. It's a 3-hour race, and we're just half an hour in, so there's so much more time. And we're slipstreaming the BMW, trying to pressurize him, try to make him make a mistake. And as we both went quite wide, I went a bit wider. I hoped he would brake a bit too early, going for the outside line, but my exit was way better. Yeah, even went around the outside there, gave him as much room as I could, and yeah, you can see almost going on the grass, and as you can see, we outbraked him.
But the BMWs
on the inside.
The BMWs just about.
During our race, there was a little interview going on, and let's just listen to it. It's amazing.
I'll see you there. Good evening, gentlemen. Well, how was the race going? First question. How's the race? How was the first impression?
Wait a second. You are quite quiet, at least for me.
I had a nice overtake around the outside of Ascari.
Yep, we saw it.
That was nice.
We've been.
Oh, let's go!
We've been looking at your off camera for quite a while now, because you've been in a quite big battle for 15th and 16th. I saw you made a quite much of a mistake, but you seem to have recovered from that. So well done to you.
Lost my concentration a bit.
And how many minutes do you have left on your stint timer right now?
22 it says.
All right, yeah, that's great. Well, what's the sort of pace you're looking for, and what's the sort of pace you're doing right now?
I'm looking to be making laps around the 149 again.
Very positive.
49 high is decent.
And what's okay? The last question: where do you think you're going to end up at the end of this race?
P1, of course.
Very positive from you guys. Well,
The most important question that everybody wants to know is who's the most annoying driver on track right now?
Everyone.
well,
Anyone apart from us, of course.
Yeah.
well, it's been great talking to you guys. Good luck, and hopefully you do.
As you can hear, I was very happy. Yeah, very optimistic, hoping for P1. Happy that my outside overtake was on the stream, and as you can see, the car behind there, both of us, Simon, I'll just call him Simon, was closing in with his Ferrari just 1.9 seconds, and as you can expect, that's going to be a battle. The time has come. Yeah, Simon behind me was closing up big time, and yeah, let's just hear what the commentators have to say about that.
Catching Kamil Taha, as I think Kamil Taha, we probably missed it, but Kamil Taha actually overtook the Ferrari of Turbo. I can't say the name of Simon. Okay, he's overtaken Simon, and Simon has a bit of a reply for him, as I just thought that Kamil Taha went wide, but that indeed did not happen. Very close battle, about 2/10. Obviously, on the outside camera, it doesn't look like there's a lot of space between them. But when you're inside the car, it's even closer. Feels like you're on their bumper, but around the outside, is he going to try and make the move? Maybe he's going to make a bit of a switcheroo on him. Kamil Taha placing his car very well. Simon catching him in Curva Grande. Coming up to the second chicane. Is he going to be able to make a move into the second chicane at all? Nope. Both of them taking it very nicely, so kudos to both of them. Doesn't seem like any of them are experiencing any sort of pressure. Very good driving by both of the drivers. Going to be a very ambitious overtake if he's able to make it into Ascari, but not this time, so I'm going to have to hang it on for the next lap, or maybe a Parabolica if he gets the good run out of this corner. He does. He's just gained about a 10th on him, and he's got the slipstream. Is he going to be able to go side by side into Parabolica, which is probably not a good place to be side by side, but not enough time, not enough straight. That Ferrari definitely could have caught up to him. Taking a wider line approach. He's lost a bit of time through Parabolica, so not going to be able to do anything into turn one. But we're just going to continue looking at this.
So yeah, we defended quite well, as the commentator said. We placed our car perfect. Yeah, we had to keep the car behind. We were slowly driving away from him by now, which was great, and we kept him behind the whole time, just before our first pit stop. So yeah, we kept him behind, and as the commentator said, didn't look like I felt the pressure, but I can tell you I did. Just kept my head down and knew what to do. We were driving away from him, and we were doing some decent lap times, so it was great for us. Our first driver swap had happened, and it went very well until we noticed one thing.
Record, exactly, with a track record of sometimes him getting, punted by other drivers, or being a bit, a bit feisty. And actually, it seems that Team Mediocre, Martin Cube and Kamil Taha, have forgot to refuel, so it's a disaster for them. One chances are going slimmer and slimmer, but if everybody else retires, then they have a great chance.
As you can hear him say, we still have a chance for P1 if everyone else retires. And yeah, we forgot to refuel. I forgot to add the fuel to the car, and it's completely my mistake. And I'm sorry for Cuba, and we had to make another pit stop, which definitely is like 45 seconds at least. So very unfortunate for us, and a big mistake of mine.
Seconds. I will count down from 5.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's
Air and
go.
track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature is
Oh,
now
oh!
26. Track temperature
I
is now
took off the pit
50
limiter by
degrees
accident.
Celsius.
But we're
Okay,
fine,
but
we're fine.
I don't think we. Yeah, I don't
As you
think
can
we
hear,
are.
I
Okay,
accidentally
let's
took
see.
No,
off the pit
we're
limiter.
fine.
Where are we?
But we didn't go faster than 50 kilometers an hour, so it should be fine. And it
Actually,
was our task to try and gain time on
we
Felix
are up
in
in
front,
12.
as well as
Good stint, mate. Good fucking stint.
No,
Felix
wait.
and
Where are we? Why is one? Why
what's
is the
the other
one
name?
just
Andrew
saying we
Lloyd,
are P12 and the other
the
two are
ORC
P14?
boys, and
What?
I'm so confused. For me, it says P14.
and
I think we're P14.
okay,
yeah, I was
maybe,
happy with
maybe.
the Sid Martin Kuba did. He
Yeah,
was very
yeah, we are
consistent.
P14.
Had one
It's
little
still
slide,
good, right?
but
Still
yeah,
decent.
it's fine. We
Who's the
didn't lose a
teammate
lot of time.
from Lloyd? Do you know what car number do you have? Do you know
It's the car in front.
Okay, good job.
It's
So yeah,
the Felix
gap was around
Bailan.
12 seconds, 13,
Balent, I don't know.
and it was our task to try and close that gap.
Yeah.
Was back into the car,
Also
had
pronouncing
to
probably like
get used to it a
90% of
bit
these
again,
names wrong.
because I haven't driven for 55 minutes, so I had to get used to it for a bit, but yeah, we tried our best catching up, and that's what we did a little bit. So we were nearing the end of my stint, so Kuba would go back in the car. I closed the gap a little bit, it's only 11.5 seconds now, and our second interview was coming. Here we go.
Why not?
Let's go over to them. They seemed very positive last time, so I'll see you there. I'll see you there. Camille Taha,
Hello!
Hello.
how
P1 is still there.
P1 is still there. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, man. How are the closing stages, man?
Sweaty.
Sweaty indeed. So okay, how was the race so far? Out of 10, like you're coming to the end of the race right now. So how is it?
I'll say a solid 7 at least.
Solid.
Yeah, we had to start from the pits because
Yeah.
of the waiting time. But we managed to gain many positions, so I'm happy with that.
I thought it was because somebody forgot to remove your tire blankets.
Yeah. I did a
No,
long
but
throw.
we didn't actually 200 IQ pit stop maneuver in our first driver swap because normal people just pit, swap
yeah.
driver, and then they can go. No, we swapped driver and realized, oh wait, we forgot to put fuel into the car, so I just pitted. I drove one lap and pitted again to put fuel into the car, so we just threw away a lot of time there.
Considering that, you guys are sitting in 8th position right now. I think that's pretty good going.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely, and you still have a pretty large gap to the guys behind, to Tom Bartels and Mark Gorbanov. So you're probably feeling quite comfortable.
Yeah, we are.
Tom Bartels will overtake us probably in the pits because he's done with his pit stops, I think.
Oh, right. How much time do you guys have left on the driver stint time?
60 minutes.
Oh,
16 and a half minutes.
right, yeah.
Oh, slipstream. Oh,
So yeah, we have to come into the pits one more time and then we will see where we end up.
Well, that's great to hear, though. And Camille Taha, they're making a place.
You should. I'm watching them right now. You should watch it on hood cam. It's so much better than inside.
On hood cam, okay.
Like, hood cam looks great.
oh.
Like you really see the speed. hopefully not mistakes. We've been guilty of commentator's curse recently, where we're talking to Kermit and they span while we were talking to him.
Oh, nice. I won't be doing that.
So, you know, don't crash, don't crash!
Yeah, no
Hey,
worries.
can you maybe do that? Can you just do that for him again? Like you go down into the chat and try to scare him or something like that. Just scream at him.
Scream at him.
I think if he went anywhere near Kermit's channel right now, he would probably kill both of us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, quickly bully Felix. We want to overtake him. Felix,
Quickly
yeah.
bully Felix. I don't think he's
Yeah,
in the
go
channels right now.
distract him a little bit.
Pickles.
You know Felix is going to hear all this, right?
Yeah.
At some point.
He won't.
Just
You-
tough love.
You
I
two,
hope.
you two are getting taken out turn 1 in the next season from Felix,
Oh
aren't you?
no. Oh no. Gotta start from the back then.
He's gonna start from the pits.
Oh shit.
Well, you two have fun for the last 40 minutes. Hopefully you guys
Thank you.
don't crash, don't crash, and don't crash. So,
No, I won't.
well, been good talking to you. Probably talk to you after the race as well.
Alright.
Very positive bunch.
Thank you.
All right, see
See
you
ya.
guys. Man, if only my energy was that good. I mean, Camille Taha and Martin Cube. Wow. So much energy packed in that Lamborghini of theirs. Crazy.
I don't think it's in their Lamborghini, I think it's within them, and I don't know how they've got so much energy after 2 hours and almost 20 minutes of driving. Like, a 1 hour race completely drains me.
Oh yeah, especially that, yeah.
Yeah, we had quite some energy. Actually surprised me. I thought I would be like tired after the first stint already, but I was very energized. I was very happy, excited as well, as we were still closing the gap to Felix in front, and I was happy with that. And yeah, was about to be Martin Kubi's time to shine again, as we were closing down to his stint. It was finally gonna be Martin's time to shine. The last stint we would do, and he would be driving for around half an hour, as the BMW let us by, but we were going into the pit, so the BMW lost some time there, unfortunately for him. So we entered the pits. It was gonna be Martin's time to shine, and we closed the gap. We hope we closed the gap to ORC boys, because we pitted later, so that means we're on fresher tires. The pace was quite well. We hope to catch them. And our strategy seemed to work, because Scuba came out of the pit exit, was 2 seconds behind, but he closed it down as the two BMWs in front were battling. As you see, one going wider and wider, and Martin Kuber was just behind the battle going on in front. And let's listen to what the commentators have to say about this.
Who's hoping to capitalize on them fighting. It's a three-way battle in the last 20 minutes. Oh, not Camille Taha, Martin Cube. My apologies. Oh, and it seems like there's a collision.
Oh,
I've been
yes, I
looking at
saw
the
that
chat,
there.
and oh my god. Seems like somebody has been there. Actually, I can probably look on the replay 30 seconds before.
Oh, I think it was Andrew Lloyd.
So we have Andre Lloyd over here. This is a replay if you haven't yet heard. This is a replay of whatever happened. It seems like Andre Lloyd... Oh no, he went for a very optimistic and he went straight into Panamera, which also gave Camille Taha a very nice... no, Martin Kuba, a very nice shake, but he's definitely gained that time.
Yes, so Andrew Lloyd went for an ambitious move. Unfortunately, hit the BMW in front of him, and they both lost so much time. Martin Kuber managed to get away quite nicely. We had around 5-second damage, unfortunately, but we managed to get through P7. We were up P7 and started P23, and he managed to avoid the collision sort of, and yeah, he was driving in front of them, and the BMWs were still battling as Martin Kubica managed to drive away. And I must say, his last stint was perfect. He was driving very consistent times, just 149s. He managed to set them. He even did a fast lap of 1 minute 49.3. So that was good. That was even better than our qualifying lap. So that was great. That was a great news for us. Yeah, we were about to finish the race in P7. Got a bit confused.
What? Oh.
The leader did not even finish the line.
Let's go, we're P7, mate!
I guess the race
Great
is
lap.
over. Yeah, P7.
Let's go, bro.
What?
Good job, mate. Good job. What a drive.
Almost P1.
Your last stint was perfect, mate.
Yeah. Holy fuck, this was...
Oh, we're happy, mate. Cool. How many people joined? P7.
Just here, we were very happy with P7. Yeah, we started all the way back at 23 and P23, and we managed to get P7 even though we had some huge mistakes, as I forgot to add fuel for our second stint. So first stint, second stint, and we had to pit again. Lost at least 45 seconds. If we hadn't done that, we would at least be P6 because Tom Bartelt we would have easily overtaken him, and maybe even the McLaren in front of him. But yeah, P7, very good move, and we were very happy. Amazing drive from Martin Kubica at the end, and we're very happy.